The atrocious weather here at the Giro d'Italia certainly hasn't dampened our spirits, and we're here to do something quite new.
And very important, which team has the coolest team car in the pro peloton?
This is the ASTANA team car. It's a Volkswagen Passat. Si, what are your first impressions?
Well, first of all, the turquoise colour scheme is a love it or hate it. Interestingly, they've got a blue roof rack, powder coated.
It clashes a bit.
But it matches the ASTANA logo. So you've got to give them points for that. 6.9.
6.9, I'm in agreement.
Here we've got Team KATUSHA's SKODA Superb.
Well, straight away, they've got a very, very distinct wrap. It's one of my favourite team kits in the peloton, and they've done a cracking job with the team car themselves. Full wrap and full marks as well for the matching roof rack as well. So I'm going to give them 7.5.
Really? They lose points for their rather lame alloy wheels in my book. I'm going to actually take that down a whole point to 6.5.
Controversial. Next up, we have the rather classy looking Dimension Data team car. It's a SKODA Superb. Straight away, this machine looks super classy.
You can't not look at the Cervelos on top as well. I'd say rating wise 7.1. It's not doing anything wrong.
No, simple and clean.
Now this really stands out. It's LAMPRE MERIDA's MITSUBISHI 4x4. Now, you may not know this, but there's actually a UCI rule that says a team car must not go above a certain height. Matt, I think that's pushing it.
I think it's on the limit. Luckily, I haven't got my tape measure here, but that is really pushing the boundaries. But look at the Italian colour scheme. It really pops. Fluoro green, fluoro pink, fluoro blue. We're looking at 8.5.
Whoa, 8.5, and it's got some nice wheels on it.
Next up, we have ETIXX-QUICKSTEP PEUGEOT 508. First impression, Si?
Well, that is a cool looking car. It's got some nice big wheels on it. That's always a bonus.
What are we looking at score-wise?
Well, I'm just noticing the black arches on the wheels lifted a little bit for me. I'm going to give it 7.1. This, Matt, I think might be one of the peloton's heavy hitters. This is Movistar's Volvo XC70. Let's not forget that roof rack sprayed to match. We've got lime green and navy blue. That is classy.
It looks so clean, it looks classy. I'm going to give it an 8.2. This is the Mini Cooper SD of GIANT-ALPECIN with the traditional old school rear fold-out doors.
They've managed to keep the classic mini two-tone colour scheme whilst still keeping in with the team look as well. I've got to give that 8.9. Next up, it's Team Sky's Ford Mondeo. Matt, first impression?
It's extremely clean, very, very stealthy. A bit of a change from last year's Jaguars, but it really does cut a lovely dash in the peloton. But a lovely little detail which we saw earlier on, Si, the little decal here. They've got to earn a couple of points for that. I think around 8.
Really?
Yeah. Next up, we have the SKODA Superb of French World Tour team AG2R, or AG2R.
Yeah, let's not beat around the bush here. It's a brown and white car.
It is. It's a car to me, Si, if you don't mind me saying, that looks like it's been dipped in chocolate. But overall, we're going to give this interesting, divisive vehicle
6.1, and I'd like to say dipping it in chocolate is a nice way of putting it, Matt.
Whoa.
It's pretty punchy. It's Tinkoff's CITROEN C something or other.
Apparently, science dictates you cannot look at it safely without sunglasses, so that's what we're having to do. It does dim the effect somewhat, but I think it's the most eye-popping team car in the peloton without a doubt. But again, it's a colour scheme, Si, that divides opinion.
Black roof rack, lovely alloy wheels. To me, Matt, that's an 8.4.
I agree, 8.4. And next up is Cannondale's rather minty looking SKODA Superb, mint and licorice.
Yeah, well, I'm slightly disappointed that Cannondale shied away from a full lime green wrap, but they have gone for the Argyle along the bottom. Now again, that is a love it or loathe it kind of paint scheme.
I think we're looking at a strong 7.8.
Well, again though, I just feel let down by the alloy wheels. The wheel game is not strong enough. I want to see some black alloy going on there. That to me would take it up to that 7. I think possibly this is a 6.8 for me, Matt.
I'll have to agree.
Now we've got ORICA-GREENEDGE's Renault Laguna. What are you thinking, Matt?
I think it's really clean. It's not a full body wrap.
I feel slightly sorry for ORICA-GREENEDGE because you say it's clean. Clearly that car is absolutely filthy. It's already done one run in the rain today, so perhaps we shouldn't deduct points for it, but really a team car needs to be as shiny as possible.
Extra half a point though for the white roof rack. 7.8.
7.8? You heard it here.
And finally we have the SKODA Octavia of Lotto NL Jumbo.
I'd say that's a pretty solid 6.4 for me.
I'd agree with you, but more importantly, what do you guys think? Who do you think has the coolest team car in the pro peloton? Now, for another team car video, arguably one of the coolest team cars of all time, in fact, how about clicking just up here for the tour of Team Sky's Jaguar?
Oh yes, and for more team cars, except that are slightly bigger, some might say in fact buses, then click just down there.
And to subscribe to GCN, as ever, click somewhere on the globe. And don't forget to like and share this video.